So I'm seeing Shane at Radio City, hopefully going to SNL with him, and then gone the next day.
That's crazy because he's doing. When is he doing Radio City?
The first.
That's crazy.
My flight's the second.
Yeah. Wow.
My truck gets there.
Damn,
like
you get to watch him do
third.
SNL and then Radio City, and then you're going to Texas.
My baby.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Dude, do you remember we were at the stand and he was doing like you guys all did a show there, and he was in the corner, and it was like he was like a mega church pastor. They all flocked to him.
Yeah.
He was feeding pigeons in the park.
Yeah.
These like fucking open micers started flocking to him. You're like, what the hell's everybody doing over there? And I
Yeah.
was like, what do you think they're doing? He's like, what, Shane? What? No, what? And I was like, and then we just kept watching them, and they were all just staring at him. You're like, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. You're like, he's my friend. He's a retard. What's the fucking problem?
It's crazy how fast it exploded. Like,
Yeah, it's wild.
watching your best friend just explode to like the heights of every single person on earth is either watching him or talking about him. I finally got a hold of him because he's been having the week of his life, the month of his life.
Yeah, jeez.
And direct to voicemail. And then I'm so crazy that I'm like, oh, he hates me.
Yeah.
I did something, I said something.
Yeah.
And then that came out, and I was like, I need to talk to you about flights to Austin.
Yeah.
I gotta connect with you at some point.
Yeah.
And that was like the last thing we brought up. This is the day of. And he was like, oh, did you see that? By the way, did you see that TMZ thing? Like, we were just laughed. Like 45 seconds straight.
Yeah, well.
That's your hit piece? It's like, dude, if you go through the fucking... go to the episodes. You took the top. You took the cream off the top.
You did no digging.
Dive
I know.
deep. It's fun. It's fun.
Dude, my lady was with yours. They were at like a Pilates class, and she got home. She's like, "Did you know Tommy was on TMZ?
Yeah.
Like you had gotten famous." And I was like, "Oh no,
No, I
what
didn't.
do you
No.
mean? Tommy Pope was on TMZ. What are you talking
Who
about?"
gives a shit?
Dude, the
He's
article.
proven that it doesn't fucking matter.
No, it doesn't matter, dude. And the articles have gotten so funny because you could tell they're losing, and they
Yeah.
don't know which side to pick. Like I
Yeah.
saw like an NBC News article. It was like Shane Gillis makes offensive jokes, but he's not the devil.
Yeah.
That was the title. I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm like,
turn?
was that?
soft turn?
I'm like, was that in question
Yeah.
that he was Satan?
Yeah,
We
that
don't
was
love
like
him, but we don't like totally hate him.
We don't want him to. We don't want him to like kill
Yeah.
himself, but
make-
like
Yeah.
he's kind of a jerk.
Just
Oh my
think of all these
God.
woke chicks in their underwear watching him late night,
Yeah.
giggling in a small room so their boyfriend doesn't see him.
I mean, if they didn't, if they
Well,
hadn't
they-
heard this, they would just love it. They would just
Yeah.
be like, this is objectively.
Dude, shut
no,
the fuck
no
up.
one.
Just
yeah.
enjoy all
Well,
of
they
it.
If there were-
they also got it wrong too because they lost the war. It's like when you lose a fight and like you're on the ground bleeding, like you like wiping yourself off. You're like, you're fucking
nice
pussy.
shoes, pussy.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
Chuck
Nice
Taylor's,
hat,
I would
homo.
never.
Yeah, exactly. You got like a black eye and a broken nose. And you're like, you're still gay. So
See you next week.
The fact you're gay.
yeah, exactly.
That's funny that that's the people canceling them are like, you're gay.
Yeah.
In this metaphor.
Well, nobody cares anymore, dude. There's like actual bad guys that are just doing. There's like rapists that have like successful clothing lines now that they started post rape.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Go.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I like who?
There's like,
Wow.
there's like demons out there
Yeah.
that are like new album coming out Wednesday,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, let's go. Like,
Well,
no.
words are different than sexual assault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a reason for being canceled. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be just like goofing around.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you can't take down the Weinsteins, you're not going to take down the guy that said
Yeah.
a no on a podcast
Yeah.
6 years ago. You know what I mean?
I believe they took down the Weinsteins. I don't know if you've been reading.
It's like
He's fucked.
it's like if your government can't convict murderers, they're not going
Yeah.
to take down jaywalkers.
The
you
Weinstein podcast is no longer.
The Weinstein experience.
the Weinstein. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
I like the Weinstein experience. Sounds horrible.
know? The Weinstein experience is that's a great name. Yeah.
You guys probably have like a cute little energy here with all this. This is nice, and I came in with just cancel culture.